Five-time NBA All-Star forward for the Boston Celtics, Jayson Tatum is here, and he's going to join us to talk about a very big announcement first on CBS Mornings. SoFi, the new official banking partner of the NBA, is unveiling a partnership with Tatum's foundation. It will make a multi-year commitment of more than $1 million to help low-income, single-parent families create generational wealth, which is much needed. Jayson Tatum joins us now. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Of course. This is a personal issue and something that means a little bit more to you than the average guy just partnering with someone. What do you hope to achieve with this generational wealth fund from SoFi?
What I hope to achieve, right, like you said, it's organic to myself. And being able to partner with SoFi on something that we are both passionate about, right, growing up in St. Louis in a single-parent household, understanding how valuable this would have been to me and my mother. So being able to achieve generational wealth for myself and then change the community and change the place that I came from with that.
For those that don't know, how did you grow up? Did your mom have everything she needed? Did she have all the resources? Did you have a silver spoon even though she was a single parent, or did you have moments of struggle?
So my mom, my best friend, I'm the biggest mama's boy.
Still, your
Till this day.
I like that.
That's beautiful.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I grew up in a single-parent household. My mom was 19 when she had me, living check to check. So, you know, financial literacy or learning about a savings account, we never had those conversations because there was no saving. We were just trying to make ends meet from week to week. So understanding that she sacrificed everything that she had to put me in a position to achieve my dream and to create generational wealth for myself and for her and for my son later down the road. And now just wanting to extend that branch to the community and change lives where I grew up.
I know you were such a cute little boy. We saw pictures of you and your mom, and now you're father to Deuce, who's 6 years old, Jayson Tatum Jr., Deuce, you call him. So he's growing up very differently than you grew up. So what are the lessons that you were passing on to him? What do you want him to know that you didn't know? Yeah.
Right, and I think as a parent, you want your child to grow up in a better situation than you do. You want to provide a better life.
And you can do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
While he's 6, it might be too early to have those conversations. We will have those conversations eventually, how to respect money and, how dad worked for these things, right? To provide him and give him a leg up when he gets older, to set him up for whatever he wants to achieve financially and then, his career.
Have you thought about how you do that? Because I've always heard the best way to teach a child respect for money is if you don't have any. I mean, that's the only way to realize the value of a dollar is when that dollar is not there to be spent. You've got all the dollars in the world at this point compared to where you were as a kid. So how do you create that sense of respect when, it's just a totally different circumstance?
And that's a great question. It is tough. And it's subtle things that, we talk about, for him to be as respectful as he can, right? And it's when we go on vacations or the things that he has at his house, just always telling him that, things don't just arrive. Money doesn't grow in trees.
Right.
Somebody that dad worked for this.
The value of money.
Absolutely.
And how it's earned.
And dad expects you to work, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like what Shaq says, we're not rich, I'm rich.
Yeah. NBA All-Star Weekend coming up.
That's right.
I can't wait.
How does it feel to be an All-Star, one of the best in the business?
It's not something I take for granted. I've been blessed to be an All-Star for 5 years now. I've been able to go to All-Star Weekend every single year. And it's something I grew up watching and wanting to be a part of. And I think it's the perfect platform, right, for this weekend. So many eyes are going to be on All-Star Weekend with SoFi announcing their official bank of the NBA. I thought it was the perfect time to announce the generational wealth fund that we're doing with SoFi and the Jayson Tatum Foundation.
And how will it work exactly? I know I hear the partnership. Can you just, in one sentence, say exactly what the two of you will be doing together?
Right. So the $1 million will go to single parents in St. Louis to help them put a down payment on a house.
That's awesome.
We all know that to achieve generational wealth, owning a home is, a vital part of that. So
that foundational piece.
Accelerating that process.
Getting back to the NBA, best record in the NBA. You guys are dominant each year. It's always the close but no cigar so far. NBA greats have always had opinions on your squad, Charles Barkley being one of them.
Yes.
And he has talked about how this team isn't mentally tough enough. When OGs talk, we listen. That's what athletes do. How do you feel when you hear people criticizing your squad saying, listen, they'll get close, but they're never going to win the finals?
You want Gayle to take a message back to Mr. Barkley.
Yeah, because she worked.
Her co-worker.
Yes, but does Charles know what he's talking about here, Jayson?
I mean, you have to give them the respect, right? Those are the guys that paved the way for the younger players like myself.
I hear a butt coming.
You don't always have to agree,
Yeah.
but you have, in a sense, respect it because of the work that they put in. And I understand that in the times that we're in, you can't win it. Nobody can win a championship until you do it. So nobody's going to give us the credit until we actually do it. And that's fine. We don't necessarily pay attention to the outside noise. There's a group of us in that locker room that, go to war with each other every day. And we're up for the challenge.
Yeah. Listen, man, you're one of the best in the business, one of the best leaders, not just on your team, but in the NBA. And I love what you're doing off the court right now. Keep doing your thing, man. Thank you for joining us.
Can we say one of the best dressed?
Yeah, one of the best dressed, too.
I had to come correct today.
Yeah, looking good, man. You always do. Have fun All-Star Weekend, too. I'm pretty sure Gayle will be there. She always goes to all the
I
events.
love that weekend.
All right, Jayson Tatum, have fun this weekend.